Now, those are my terms.
Okay. I'm gonna take the power regulator because we have to. That's just how things are now. Like it said before, there is no reverting what we've done.
Adelaide's okay.
I'm gonna talk to these guys after. They both have a quest for me to turn into them, but I'm gonna talk to them after. There's no point in me doing it right now because I'll have to go through a bunch of extra dialogue too, which is gonna suck. So we're just gonna go back to town now. Plain and simple. I could fast travel, but I prefer just walking. Also, I have to stop by. Oops, that hurt. That was my own dumb decision. I have to talk to Silas in Ludwig while I'm outside too, to cover ground with things. So if I teleport, I'll be inside the city, and then I won't be able to talk to them because they're both outside the city. That's about the only reason. So we're gonna head over to Silas real quick, since I forgot to turn that in at some point during things. He's right over here still. Pretty sure Silas just permanently stands at the outside of town over here next to the bridge. No big deal. Nope. I got stuck. There we go. Yeah, I don't even think he ever goes back into his house. So, I'm just turning the quest to him.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Hey,
Going all right, Silas?
there's random people that have dialogue with your
keeping him
companions
careful
too,
and
which makes
true,
them
miss.
seem more of a person in the game too, which is cool.
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? You run into
Great
any trouble?
fees.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
There's the Spacer's Choice stuff. We don't need to tell him about Abernathy. That's not really a big deal. But we get a little bit extra on the side because we were able to persuade him, because we have more than 6 persuade. I think we have like 40 something persuade right now. Alright, off to Ludwig, and then we can go into the town again. Okay. I'm glad I landed where I did, because I could have took some damage from that. Ludwig, how's it going? You having difficulties turning around?
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
That was nuts. Found one.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes.
If
I
you say
would
so.
reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile.
You would be correct,
So here's
sir.
a couple bits for your trouble. And a little something to remember me by.
Right, sounds good. You're crazy, but you give us the shock stick. It's an electrical, it's a electrical melee weapon? I want to say it's like a bolo staff almost, but I don't know. I don't know. Those things are not going to be fun later. That is for sure. Raptidons are very violent creatures and not a lot of fun to deal with. Alright, let's go give the big man his book here. This is the funny part.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
And more or less.
The greater good can be difficult to determine. None of us can know the effects of our decision in a year, or 10, or 100. Take comfort in the fact that your choices are always, ultimately, in line with the grand plan.
Okay. Anyways, I got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well,
It's just
yes.
funny. He's very
but I assure you, it was not
unpriestly
for
about
personal
things.
gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal
entire
equation that underlies the plan.
Character story
I
is
had
all
hoped this
kinds of
book
messed
held
up,
some
and
of
it is
those
a
answers.
blast.
I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Perhaps you could.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
He ups your speech.
I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
That's the main reason to have him on your team is hacking, because I usually ignore the hacking skill after I get it to 50.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Oh. I guess you're not going to go wait at the ship. Okay, well, we missed out on some dialogue, and I'm not sure why. But part of what he usually says, he ends up saying something about there'd be a grown-up along for the ride, too. And it goes to Pravati, and she's like, I'm 28. And she says it in such a sad voice about it that you just can't help but laugh. And I'm sad that we missed that, but I don't know why it changed the dialogue that happened. It's weird. Either way, let's go deal with Reed. Elevator music. Alright.
This is a
Time to
fine
talk you
day,
down.
friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice.
And Spacer's Choice is very wrong.
I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best
Yeah,
treatment
he's
is
a
a good work
stubborn
ethic.
fucker.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
Yeah, that's why you're
I
getting
don't
sick.
understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Oh, I happen to fly that I can just lie.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people
There you go.
and cure the plague,
Extra experience.
then she
All you gotta do
deserves
is
this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
So, I guess, all you need is 10 persuade and 20 lie. And you can get him to step down. Like I said, though, the only reason to kill him is because his key unlocks this door, and then there's a chest in the back room. Not worth it, in my opinion. Considering the chest is definitely randomized and not, like, fixed loot, and it's not even good loot half the time. It's just better to persuade him, get the extra experience, and just call it good. Okay, so I need to stop at the constable while I'm here. I also need to give that chick the medicine, and then go talk to the other chick at the sick house.
Been eating nothing but
Look who's
I've
back.
never actually
He
been
made it because
here.
we healed him.
Seemed scary.
By the way, if you don't actually provide medical aid to this guy during the dialogue, he won't be back here. He will die in that cave.
Something to
That's just
report?
what happens. Nope. Don't want to turn in the medicine cache. I just want to
We
turn
pay
in the
by the
bounties.
finger. What do you have for me? Gil Antrim.
You
Real name,
can turn in the
Guillermo.
medicine to her, but
Duly
that's
processed
not a
by
good choice.
freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him.
I guess it's
Just a kid
essentially
last I
evil because
saw
you're
him.
following the company's
Shame.
policies.
I'll just need your
But,
signature here, here.
If
here,
you're going the
here,
evil route, you can always
and
just
here.
turn it in for some extra
Got any
Spacer's
more
Choice
fingers for me?
reputation.
Mabel Burgess.
I'm not going to do that,
Age
though.
37.
I'm going to do the right thing with it.
Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still
boy.
one outstanding bounty.
She a
If
druggie.
you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
I do have a finger. I must finish the
Here we
quest,
are.
so I do have a finger.
Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert
Yeah.
was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint to ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
She gives me a little deputy constable badge
Almost lost a finger.
for helping out.
I've got some time.
I've got medicine.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
You can intimidate her, which will make her pissed off, or if you upped your charm by 1 point, you will get the charm option.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
The other one makes her pissed off, but you still get the same outcome and get the reward. I just don't want to piss her off. So, I went and did the charm option. Also helps me out in the long run to have the charm option boosted. Now we get to talk to Rosemary again.
I don't want any trouble. Esther's got medication? How? Did the boss get a new shipment? I'm sorry, it's just I thought we couldn't spare the medicine. Nope, I'm sorry. I can't accept help from Esther. If I deserved treatment, I wouldn't be here. Why? is exactly what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Not my place to dole out punishment. Not even against myself. All right, you made your point. If Esther offers to treat me, I won't turn her down.
There you go. Happy ending for Rosemary as well. And some extra experience for us, because why not? Okay, so after I put these skill points in that I didn't know I had, let's see, what do I want to do with this? I think I want 60 lockpicking probably, but I should also do this persuade stuff real quick too. Yeah. There we go. Get my persuade up, and then I'll deal with the other stuff later. Vigor Max has a shotgun, which I don't like him having a shotgun. I mean, it does a lot of damage, so I guess he can hold on to it for now. I forgot they get boosted weapons sometimes, so no big deal. But he needs some other stuff too. I don't really have any armor to give him at the moment, so I'm just gonna boost his HP, I guess. Okay, I need to look at the map and region map. I need to go back to the lab. So I have to tell Adelaide that she's okay to come back to town now, because Reed is gone. Don't have to worry about him anymore. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I just saw it. PS4 is still acting up for some reason and telling me I have 0 viewers, even though Twitch is saying otherwise, so I'm sorry if I'm not on top of that like I usually would be. It's all because the count is messed up, and I'm not sure how to fix it. Alright, while we're here, you have a quest for us.
Staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
Also, his eye color just makes him look
You're, what, how are you?
not human.
Hi.
I want to say.
Hello.
Almost.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
He's so sidetracked.
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
He looks like he has cat eyes almost. It's weird.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well...
I mean, technically, his dialogue right now would make more sense
thinks
if
I'm
we
a
did this
mechanical
before we
genius,
killed the
but I
power.
couldn't fix a busted chair.
Um,
I'll take all the help I can get.
yeah, we say we'll help
Set my
him.
mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself.
Yeah, right.
You ever
Sounds
heard
like a
of the
good
Young
plan.
Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
And we got all 3 of
Those are
them.
good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
Yep, that's the
I know
first
the
one we
old
picked up
community
was
center
volume
kept a
number
copy.
2 at the
Should
cannery
find
in
another
the
back
one
in town.
upstairs office.
If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Yeah.
No
Number 1
kidding.
was at
Really?
the
Well, which one? Look at
number
that.
1 was at the
Building
community
a
center.
computing
I always
machine
forget the
out
word
of
for it.
Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just
And
glad it
volume 3
survived
was
all these
over
years.
at the geothermal
I
plant next to
appreciate you
Higgins
going through all
on
that
the ground.
trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Hold on, I've got
Don't
more.
keep me in suspense.
Trying not to skip your
Ain't
dialogue.
that just
so.
ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
I think he gives us a mod.
Don't keep me in suspense.
That's like the special thing that he gives us for getting all 3.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You
he
really
gives
went
us a mod.
exploring down
Not
there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts.
There's a bunch of
I'm gonna be
experience.
the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Oh, even more experience.
Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you
Deserter's reputation.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving
Deserters
something
are
for
now
you.
agreeable.
Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Electrocharged surface, which is a mod for body armor. Not you. I need to talk to Grace.
Marauders
There we
can't
go.
see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand. We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She's got a gnarly scar on her face.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
There's that quest done too. Alright, now we just gotta... Oh, we gotta not set ourselves on fire. We gotta go talk to Adelaide.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Yes, I did. Reed, leave. Reed is
I
leaving.
never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post.
She gives us
Suppose we all have a breaking point.
energy pistol
Suppose it's time our flock made our way back
and a
to
bunch of
Edgewater.
experience.
We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on
A
with our
bunch
lives
of
as
experience.
best we may.
Not only finishes one quest, but I think it
vexing to me,
finishes a
no?
couple quests.
Injuring
And gives us a
with one
crap ton of
hand,
reputation
helping
as well.
us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to
Forward
leave us be.
reputation decreased.
It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Oh, that's what she gives us. She gives us her watch, apparently.
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted.
I will admit you are
I might
right.
turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Right. First step of peacemaking is done. The deserters are returning to town, and Adelaide will be in charge. And nobody got killed. Except some robots. So, no big deal. And if we look at our journal, the only quest we have now is to go repair our ship. So, let's go do it. I'm not going to walk there. That's way too far right now. I'm just going to teleport back to the ship. Save a little bit of time here. Save a little bit of time here and just teleport back. It's getting kind of late, honestly. There we go.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
She's such a child, but it's great. Let's get this ship in the air. Ah, boy. Alright, put the power regulator in. Level up. Alright. I'm gonna clear out my bag real quick and also put these points in too. This time I am going to put the points into lockpicking because I think there's some doors in the next area that are gonna need me to be at like 60 or 70 or even higher, honestly. So it's gonna be a bit of a pain. We're gonna go with the weapon and durability loss for now on that too. Alright. Oh, I forgot to mess with my actual inventory stuff. Let's see here. Just gonna give her the giant gun. Why not? Can't hurt nothing. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this and this. This gives me hack, and it also gives... Okay, that works. I actually have some very weak armor on me most of the time right now, so... Right, let's get this ship out of here.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. I can skip this, but I'm not going to. I thought I'd watch the cutscenes this time. Got this oddly shaped ship, but it's our ship. And this game's great, so I can get past some oddly shaped ships. Okay. Loading screen. It's taking a minute. Well, as sad as I am to stop playing, I do have to cook dinner, and I have been live for about 4 hours now, so the plan for right now...
From Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, hold on. We will do this real quick first, because I can't get out of it.
There you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
That's so weird.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me.
We have a lot of stuff to do before we
find
get there.
Chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
That she can.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the
that'll come in
holographic
handy in a little
shroud.
bit.
I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay, sounds good.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended.
Okay.
If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay. Okay, as I was saying, I'm going to end things there for today. When I stream tomorrow, we'll pick back up where we left off. I got to grab some stuff in the captain's quarter, do some stuff around the ship, and then we'll get on with the story and stuff, and probably do another good 4 hours or so tomorrow, too. I hope everyone that stopped by enjoyed. I'm actually having fun, so I'm kind of sad to have to go, but I do have to cook dinner. It is getting late, so being responsible adult and all, kind of have to take care of that. In the meantime, guys, have a good one, and I'll catch you next time, alright? Bye.